In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to trade on the Hyperliquid exchange, specifically how to leverage trade perpetual futures. So firstly, you're going to want to click the link in the description to Hyperliquid. Using my link will give you 4% discounted trading fees. Once you've done that, you're then going to need to connect your wallet. So if you don't already have a wallet, I recommend you use Rabby Wallet. Install Rabby Wallet as a Chrome extension and then deposit some crypto into that wallet. You want to deposit Ethereum and then you want to switch that Ethereum over to the Arbitrum chain and swap it for USDC. So an easy way to do this, if you have Ethereum in your wallet, is to simply head on over to Rocket Exchange and select Ethereum network and then select Arbitrum 1 network. You can then select the currency so you can swap your Ethereum directly into Arbitrum USDC. So once you've got USDC in your wallet, connect your wallet to Hyperliquid, sign the transaction and accept the terms and conditions. And then once you are here, you're going to want to click on this Hype USDC button here. These are just the different tickers. By clicking the arrow as well, it will do the same thing. You can then find a whole list of cryptocurrencies that you can trade. For this example, we're going to be using SUI. So here we are on SUI USD and we actually want to make sure that we're in perps. So make sure you click perps first and then find whatever coin it is you want to trade. So now that we're here, what we can do is we can either use cross leverage or isolated. I recommend using isolated leverage. It's a lot safer. If you're new to leverage trading, you should definitely be on isolated. Cross will use your whole balance as collateral, which means in the event of liquidation, you can lose your whole account. So make sure you're on isolated, because then if you get leveraged, if you get liquidated out of a trade, you will only lose money on that trade, not your whole account balance. So select isolated. Here we can select the leverage. I recommend never really going more than 10x. Even 10x is a large amount of leverage, but it depends on your trading style. So once you've set the leverage, confirm. And here we can either market or limit. Market means we will enter the trade instantly at that market price. So if we're going long, we will instantly enter the trade into a long position. Or if we sell short, we will instantly be in a short position at that current price. So realistically, you should set limit orders when you are trading unless you want to be very fast and be in a position straight away. But typically, you should be looking at certain price levels and structures as to when you want to enter and exit the market. But for this example, we will just be using market. You can then enter the size of the trade and you can select whether you want to see that in US dollars or in the denominating cryptocurrency. And then you simply enter in how much you want to trade. Currently, I do not have any balance in my perps wallet. It's all in spot. So I'll transfer some over now by clicking this perps to spot button. You can then swap that round so we can go from spot to perps. And let's transfer $50. We can confirm. And now we have $50 in our perps wallet. So now let's place this order. You can also see your current liquidation price at the bottom here, which will adjust with the amount of leverage that you're using. You can see the order value is $50 and the margin required is $5 because we are on 10x leverage, which means we are using 10x worth of borrowed money. So we only need to enter with $5. And you can see our estimated slippage and the fees that we are going to be incurring on this trade. If you hover over these, it will also tell you a brief overview of what they mean. And now you can see our position at the bottom here. We are in a 10x SUI long with 13.8 SUI. Our position size is $50. This is our entry price and this is the current market price. And you can see a live P&L here. And here is a nice P&L card that everybody likes to show off. So you can directly share this on X, or you can save the image. You can also change how this image appears, which is pretty cool. You can see the margin. We can also add margin by clicking this arrow here. And by adding margin, that will adjust our liquidation price, as it means we are borrowing less money from the trade because we are putting in more of our own money. And here you can see the funding. You can also take profit and set a stop loss by clicking this arrow here, and you can enter in that in these boxes here. We can also close our trade by coming over to sell short, entering in $50 and placing the order. And by doing that, you can see that we are now out of any positions. So that is how you leverage trade using the Hyperliquid exchange. If you found this video useful, please leave a like rating, comment if you have any questions or any other videos you'd like me to make, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one.